To be honest, I get kind of fuzzy after 4. So anytime I got to pull out the other hand to count, it gets a little crazy. But I do think we are on 9. All right, so to start things off, we've got a last minute replacement, and I don't care what my tag is. He's stepping in to fight Big Cool Boy Season. This is a great opportunity for I don't know what I want to call him. If I do, I want to call him Tag. Do I want to call him? I don't care. Like there's no easy way to say his name. So yeah, we're gonna see if he doesn't care what his tag is. We're gonna call him Joe because that's pretty easy to get off. So Joe has got a great opportunity to step in against Big Cool Boy Season, who is a very well-rounded opponent. His last fight against Oikawa, he was able to show a lot of different skills. It seemed like every time he would start taking over in the stand-up aspect, he was also able to get to the ground and show good ground game. Like I said, it looked like he was doing more of a striking clinic in that last fight, but he still pulled it out by submission. So a very well-rounded guy, and again, a great chance for Joe to step in and show this main card audience what he's about.
Absolutely. And I think my mic was actually muted, so hello everyone if you guys haven't heard me yet. Some of you may have, some of you may haven't. That's just my switchboard that I keep forgetting to switch the right buttons on and whatnot. But welcome to UFL if you haven't heard yet. The UFC stream, that's been quite the thing ongoing.
Oh yeah, it's been fantastic. It's got me juiced up, man. The UFC Esports Fight League, they've been doing an amazing card over there, and we're hoping that we can put on another card of the same caliber, the same quality. And this is a great stepping stone for these guys if they want to make that stage. This is a great place for them to make their name and then make that leap to the ESFL and then to the UFC Esports
Absolutely.
league. So this is a great chance for these guys to come out and show what they're about, and I'm excited to see what we've got in store. And so far, we've got this Holloway-Stevens matchup. It's looking a little laggy to me, but right now it looks like both guys are just trying to feel each other out. A lot of body shots being thrown, just kind of trying to find the range and seeing what's going to work against these opponents. Stevens goes down to that spinning back kick. Ooh, but eats a nice uppercut. Delivers a nice uppercut back to Holloway. He almost got caught by that front kick. Stevens tries to get out of range, and Holloway says, "I'll help you out with this spinning back kick." Throws the cartwheel kick that almost gets leaned into. That could have been dangerous if Joe didn't have his block up, but thankfully he was able to keep that damage mitigated and still going. What I'm noticing so far, Joe's doing a good job of putting some damage on that block and then getting out of range. I say that as he eats a nice switch kick from Holloway followed by a knee, but these guys are just, like I said, trying to feel each other out and see what they're gonna, be able to bring to this matchup. I know that, oh my goodness, I know that wheel kicks hurt, and so does Jeremy Stevens now.
Oh, and he shoots for the takedown.
Smart move, man. That was, you got to give him something else to look at. He was kind of starting to figure out the range and the timing there, so a good move by Joe to bring this fight to the ground. I don't know what your actual name is, I'm sorry, but, you don't care what your tag is. So,
that guy.
Yeah. Both guys back on the feet. Joe's trying to find his range with the front kick. Holloway is having a lot of success with both the switch kick and the spinning back kick. We're going to see if Stevens can get inside the range on that and maybe counter with a punch, or if he can get out of range and make him whip on that, because the stamina tax is pretty high on those. And right now it's looking like Joe is going to need to even up that gap as far as stamina goes. Holloway has crazy, oh my goodness, he has a crazy right knee that will eat you.
Oh no, and their stream is lagging.
And it looks like there's a possibility we might come back to another rock on the other side, because it looks like Holloway's going to the body while Stevens is going for an uppercut. At least that's what this freeze frame motion has showing me right now.
Oh, I hope. Pray to the stream gods that they let the connection go through.
I'm busy. Don't pray to me right now, cuz.
Oh,
oh,
they lost
no.
connection. Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Oh wow. I guess for now we'll just call this a no contest, put a pin in that, and hopefully we'll be able to get back to that later on in the stream. You hate to see that happen, man. Those guys were trying to put on a show, and then the internet just said no.
Yeah, that's always unfortunate when that happens. Well, hopefully we can get that get back together. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
definitely
ahead and
hoping.
we're gonna try and move on if we
Yeah.
can, unless they can get it together real quick.
Well, I think, the safer bet would be for us to just go ahead and move on to Carter Jiu Jitsu versus Tartarus MMA. And then hopefully by the time that fight ends, these guys will have their stream and their game back up and ready to go for us.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna jump to an intermission while they figure out who's sending the stream. So we'll be right back. All right, hello everyone. We're back. It looks like we're gonna go ahead and move on to the second fight as they've gotten it good to go here. And yeah, who was it fighting? F. It was
In
Cart.
this next fight, it is going to be Carter Jiu Jitsu versus the artist formerly known as That True Blue, who is now going by Tartarus MMA, just to reflect his joining of the MMA Gods camp. I'm excited to see this fight, actually. I've got a little bit of a personal interest in this one. Both of these guys have been jawing at whose style is going to come through because in Tartarus's last fight, he was fighting well, but I mean, he showed that his ground game probably wasn't where he wanted it to be, and I'm wondering if he was able to clean that up and get those chinks out of the armor, as it were, against Carter Jiu Jitsu, who is a very good ground fighter. We're gonna see if he's been able to clean that up to either stay away from the ground game or be able to defend a little bit better, because as I said, that is Carter's wheelhouse. That's where he does the most damage. That's where he gets most of his work done is on the ground. So it's going to be interesting to see if Tartarus can keep this on the feet, and if Carter's going to be able to take it down and do what he does. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we've got here.
Absolutely, and I think we might be having a match between Henry Cejudo and Jose Aldo, which is a
That could be
very
a lot of
interesting
fun.
matchup.
That could be a lot of fun, especially if Tartarus is able to get some of those leg kicks. If you can time those when somebody's going for a takedown, you will do so much damage. And a guy like Cejudo, you're going to need to do something to slow him down, because that's a guy that's skilled everywhere. He's got some crazy hands. He's got some really good kicks on this game. I mean, and in real life, honestly. I
Oh
mean, that's
yeah.
just a guy that really has no weaknesses. So as an Aldo player, I want to see you chop those legs, because that'll be something that you can work on and, keep going. So we're going to see how this all plays out. I'm I'm looking forward to this one.
Absolutely. Here we go. This is the second, meant to be the second fight, is the first fight right now between Carter
We'll call it
Jiu-Jitsu,
1.5.
Carter Jiu-Jitsu versus
Tartarus MMA.
Tartarus MMA. I keep wanting to call him that True Blue, but it's not that anymore. Here we go.
And off the bat, there goes Carter immediately with the takedown. Tries to take the back, but Aldo looks to get. I thought he was going to be able to get into the half guard, but he's able to get into the back sitting position. This is still not great for him. Carter gets that sweep in the top mount.
Tries to get a bridge escape, goes into half guard.
He's able to get it. He denies the posture up and gets that reversal. That was very nicely done by Aldo. Now you got to wonder, is he going to try and, okay, I was going to say, is he going to try and stand up, or is he going to do a little damage on the ground just to kind of show him, hey, I can do this too? But right now, he's just trying to keep this on the feet and stay out of grappling range.
A good 1-2 right there.
Shots. Yeah, did some good damage on that block. Keeping his distance.
And Cejudo doing what Henry Cejudo does best and trying to wrestle the powerful striker.
But Tartar seems to be hip to it. I mean, he's, you know, that first one got him down, but since then he's been doing a decent enough job of keeping these takedowns. Oh my goodness, he put his head in his armpit. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I thought that was, he got a guillotine there.
Just get the reverse guillotine from the back. Never seen that done before.
That would have made history there. Oh, right here, top mount.
Yep, Cejudo was able to get back to the top mount, but Aldo was able to squirm his way out and get back to the half guard position. Cejudo seems to be looking for that posture up, but it's not coming. But he is able to get into the full mount. Looks like he was denied again.
Easy side sitting. Raining down some ground and pound, or at least trying to.
Yeah, but Tartarus is doing a good job of not staying in any one position. Does a great job denying that back take. He's able to get back to the feet. We'll see if he can break this clinch and maybe get some space to do what he wants to do. But again, Carter relentless on the backpack. Aldo slams him back down again. And it seems like Aldo's doing a good job of surviving, but every time he tries to get space, Carter's just stuck to him.
Absolutely. Once Carter's on you, he never lets go.
That's true. And at this point, it doesn't look like, I don't think the Tartarus has done enough in the stand-up to be able to sway the judge's decision on this round. Again, that's just so far. There's still another minute. It's a lot of time to work. But yeah, it seems like every time he's able, I mean, he's trying to get some offense going, Carter's able to take him down or clinch him up and just kind of neutralize that. So neither guy's done too much in the way of damage, but Carter's done a better job of neutralizing Aldo and keeping this fight where he wants it, which is on the ground. So
absolutely, both these competitors fighting for a chance at the ESFL and in turn the UFC Esports League.
Yeah, definitely. So the pressure's on. These guys, you know, have that goal that they want to get to. Aldo's able to get back up, and Carter gives him a little
bit of a flex there for good measure.
You got to go for the mental tactics, right?
Absolutely. It's all a mental game. Goes for the ankle pick.
Doesn't quite get it.
Goes for the clinch. Good knees. Tries for an uppercut. Gets it. Ankle picks him again and gets it. Oh no, he gets into a back clinch against the cage.
Trying to drag him down. Does so. And that's a smart move by Carter. You know, you let him see the backpack a couple of times. Then when he starts expecting it and defends high, you can drag him back down low. It's a good job of Carter Jiu-Jitsu setting those traps and then, you know, using those setups to further his own offense. Now he's back in the top mount. We'll see if he's actually able to get something going from it this time, because he's been in this position a few times, but hasn't done very much in the way of damage. But now he's putting some work on that block. Tartarus is doing what he can to survive. He's trying to frame. He's trying to use his head movement. He's trying to get up, and he does so. But again, Cejudo right back on him. Carter is just, he's on him like a bad smell, man. He can't go anywhere. He's able to keep denying these takedowns. So I'm wondering if he's going to be able to parlay that into his own offense.
Absolutely. Back on the feet now. He tries for a double knee. Goes for a takedown again. Denied.
Yeah, and Tartarus is just trying to get those offensive flurries going, but he seems to be just a little bit out of range.
Another relentless takedown attempt from Carter Jiu-Jitsu here.
That's what I was going to say. Every time he gets into range where he thinks he can do some striking work, rather, Carter's able to get him into a dangerous position like this, and no stamina from the backpack goes for the RNC,
Oh
but
no.
looks
Oh
like
yeah.
Aldo's doing a good job of getting out of that. Doesn't look like it's too tight.
He gets out. He gets out. He's gonna probably try to do some work from full guard now. Swimming for that underhook.
He's able to get into the half guard. And at what point do you try to, I was going to say not hang out in the guard, but yeah, I was going to say he needs to try and recover some of this stamina. But as he was doing so, Carter, again, just working for this submission. Again, it looks like Aldo's going to be able to slip out, but hey, that's a good move by Carter to just keep this guy off of his rhythm. Every time he tries to do something, you put him in something else.
Absolutely. He never knows what he's going to throw next, but now he's
postured up, but I was going to say, honestly, I would just take this time and recover some stamina.
Oh, he goes for a submission of his own.
Whatever. Both of these guys, neither of these guys is resting on his laurels. They're looking for these openings, and even if they're not there, they're trying to force their way through those openings. So like, both of these guys are doing a good job of trying to push the pace, but I mean, they're both doing a great job of stopping each other. But just based on takedowns alone, I would think that Carter's ahead on the scorecards at this point.
Absolutely, I'd agree with
We'll
you.
see how this plays out in round 3. It only takes one shot to get a finish, so we'll see if Tartarus is able to get that.
Oof. You see the combos there in the replays by Tartarus, stifling, trying to stifle the wrestling game plan of Carter Jiu-Jitsu that he's implemented quite well. Here we go, round 2. Or round 3, excuse me.
Some good hooks by Tartarus, but he eats a front kick for his troubles. If I'm Tartarus, I don't know, man. I'm just going to start trying to throw front kicks and uppercuts and knees, just even if they don't seem like they're the best timed. He's going to be going for the takedown, and you might be able to make something happen.
Absolutely. It goes for a spinning back kick, but he
just misses.
Just misses.
Great movement by Carter Jiu-Jitsu. He gets him back into the clinch. We're going to see if another takedown is coming. He's doing some pretty decent damage to him in the clinch here as well.
Ooh, big knockdown.
Very good damage there in the clinch. Aldo's able to get back to his feet, but that head health does not look good. And that block health doesn't look good either. If Carter can keep the pressure up, this might be the beginning of the end. But Tartarus is not going. He's fighting back. He's doing what he can to try and, turn this into a scrap, turn it into a fight. Because, man, anything can happen in a fight. Oh, my goodness. I just want to sit back and watch, man.
I know, right? We got the best seat in the house, and it's hard not to just sit back and take it all
just
in.
Admire the work that's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
Both these guys want to win so bad, and they're doing everything they can, everything in their power to pull that win out. If you're Carter, though, why aren't you looking for another takedown? I guess maybe he's trying to show Tartarus, hey, I'm not scared of you on the feet. I've been able to do what I want to do on the ground, and now I'm going to, turn this into an opportunity to beat you in your world.
Oh, big head kick, big knockdown, and a KO.
That's a finish. That's a good finish by Carter Jiu-Jitsu. As I said, man, he had done what he wanted to on the ground game rather, and then said, you know what, we can strike it out. We'll just finish it out right here. Got the huge head kick, parlay that into a knockout. Great win by Carter Jiu-Jitsu.
Absolutely, it was an incredible performance by both fighters, and that just goes to show you the level of talent that's upcoming in the feeder leagues for ESFL.
Exactly. And hats off to Tartarus MMA as well. I can definitely see that he's made some improvement in that ground game. He was able to keep himself out of danger for the most part. There were some moments on the ground where it didn't look great, but at the same time, he was using a lot of stamina trying to, get those submissions or get out of those positions. And in the end, Carter was just able to use that small advantage and just do what he did. So, again, good fight by both of those guys. I'm wondering what's going to happen next for both guys. Tartarus has dropped a couple of his last ones, so he's looking to get back into the win column. Carter's got some momentum going, and he's been very vocal about wanting that title shot. We'll see if this is enough to get him, a step closer in that direction. He was currently ranked 6th before this fight, and we'll see where he goes afterwards.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna we got the first fight that was intended for the night ready to go, I believe.
Oh, excellent.
It's kind of jumping around in ping, and it's lagging a little bit on there, but we're gonna try it, see if their stream gods allow us to view this here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, right?
It
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, if
if
nothing else.
if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll give it a shot,
We'll
and
just,
turn to the stream, it starts like, oh, yeah, there we go.
you
Right.
know, as like I mentioned earlier, if it doesn't work out, I figure we'll just call it a no contest and get both of these guys in action against somebody else, for the next card.
Absolutely. And it,
That
it
is always. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, I mean, it happens, right? Internet's not always perfect, and
Exactly. And I was
sp
just going to say something to the same regard. You hate to see it, but it is part of the game, especially whenever, this is an online league. I mean, there are just some things that can't be helped. I mean, some internet companies are better than others. Some people have a lot of things going on in their internet that are out of their control. It happens.
yeah,
We get it.
they just
And
lost connection. So
connection's been lost. So we might
So
just have to scrap
it's
that.
safe to say we're gonna have to go ahead and scrap that fight. Really unfortunate. I really wanted to see the result of that, but hopefully those guys can get that sorted out, and they'll be back and ready to go in the next fight night.
Yeah, and again, you hate to see it for both fighters, but I mean, it is what it is. These guys went out there, they tried, they did what they could, but things happen. We'll just call this COVID cancellation, right?
Yeah, COVID. Yeah, one of them contracted COVID, and now the fight's off, I guess.
Yeah. Now, if we want to get really crazy, we can just like start scrambling people around and throw opponents. No, we're not going to do all
No,
that.
no,
Not even close.
we
Oh,
don't have the energy for that. But what we do have the energy for is the next fight coming up, which is actually a really good one. We're just heading to the
yeah.
main course, right? We're skipping the appetizers. We're just heading towards the main course. We got 11 Bravo versus Lifted Lee.
Now, I'm excited about this. We've got two very high ranked guys. Both of these guys still in the ranks of the unbeaten in this UFL league. We've got Lifted Lee at 3-0. He's number 4. And we've got 11 Bravo at 4-0. And he's ranked number 5. Both these guys are looking to take the other one 0. Both these guys are very, very high level grapplers. So we'll see, how this ends up playing out. Will this be a ground affair in which one guy, takes the lead? Or are they just going to turn this into an Usman Covington fight and just throw the wrestling out the window and just step in and start banging? We're going to see what happens.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
absolutely. I'm excited. But one of these guys is on their loss has to go, and nobody wants to lose when they're fighting for an opportunity to be an ESFL.
exactly. And the fastest, easiest way to get to ESFL is capture a title here and defend it a few times. They'll come looking for you. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we get out of both of these guys, of course. My boy 11 Bravo representing squad. We're going to see what he's able to pull through. Um, but
How
again,
many members are in your camp?
how many members? I told you, cause don't
I
I get a
know.
little fuzzy after 4. So let me try to count on my hands real quick. There's me, there's Kayshawn, there's Bravo, there's High Pugilist, there's BMS, there's Go to Sleep, there's Killer Man, and JC Jammer. So that's 8 of us in total, I think. Again, after 4, man, it's too much. But yeah, no, there's 7 or 8 of us, and we're all, pretty decent guys. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about how we're the best in the world. I'd prefer for us to just show that. So we're gonna see what what Bravo is able to do against Lifted Lee, who has had some really good showcases here in the UFL. He's shown some skills, as has Bravo. So I'm looking forward to this very high level matchup just to see who's able to take the lead in this dance and where they're gonna take it.
Absolutely. And I think you got a little bit of a couple things in store for you in the near future, don't you?
Who, me? Yeah.
Absolutely, you.
Yeah, no, there are some good things coming, man. I'm going to be commentating this Saturday, December 5th, in the second esports, UFC esports league. I'm very excited about that, man.
Ooh,
That's gonna be so much fun. Again, I was watching their stream earlier today, and the fights were fantastic, and it's just gonna be so much fun watching the highest of high level players because the guys that we have in the UFL are very good. There's, I'm not giving you how that's gonna be going. I'm gonna commentate with I'm a boxer, and it's gonna be a good time, man. So
absolutely. I'm excited
looking
for
forward to
it.
that, and I'm also looking forward to seeing what we get out of this fight coming soon. Looks like they're getting their invites ready, so we're just all we're waiting with bated breath, and
The
there's just
curtain
a lot of good things coming.
the curtain is closed. The seats are filling up. We are ready for these two undefeated fighters in the UFL looking to
Absolutely.
impress
Get your
one of our
popcorn
many
ready.
ESFL talent scouters that are lurking around the discords all the time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those guys have always got eyes out, I mean, don't ever think that nobody's watching because somebody has always got an eye on you no matter what you're doing. So
And I know for an absolute fact that the UFC has watched UFL cards. So do with that info what you will, fighters.
exactly. So every time you step up, and if you're watching this and you want to be a potential fighter, go ahead and check out our Discord. That'll give you all the information you need as far as getting signed up, how this all works, um, you know, getting you an opponent so we can get you on the next fight night card. There's a lot of good things coming, man. You don't want to miss this. You want to be a part of this, so try to get in as soon as you can if you were not already.
Absolutely. And this really is the season for dis technical difficulties here because we can't get a hold of Lifted Lee, apparently. I'm getting word from the back.
Oh, oh, that's less than stellar. Um,
That would not be very cool because I was really looking forward to this fight. Can we get some confirmation in the back there that this is the case? But
Yeah, we're gonna take a look back there and see what we got. But hopefully we'll be able to get a hold of Lifted Lee soon. I'm sure it's just, I don't know, maybe it's I don't know what it is, but hopefully we'll get it figured out. If need be, I'll step in and fight Bravo. No, I don't want to fight a guy from my own camp. Um, but I would love to at some point, cause between you and I would love to pull a Paul Felder and just like step out of the booth and go fight in the middle of one of the broadcasts. That'd be pretty great.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's always a possibility.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and sign up for some replacements on the next card, and if I need to, I'll take the suit off and go step in the
I
cage.
forget what your record is, but I think it was a pretty good one. You have a
Nah, no, not right now. I'm only
you
2-3 right now, but I'm trying to get back in that win column, and I've just been putting in work, just trying to keep my keep my skills sharp. Just because you haven't seen me doesn't mean I haven't been working. So
absolutely. And so I think we're gonna move on to the next fight because I believe our next combatants are are ready to go. So we're just gonna move on to formerly known as Evo BI. He's now called, what was his name called now?
Eagle Rush 209.
Eagle Rush 209.
Yeah, the artist formerly known as Evo Bi. And also, just as a side thing going forward, guys, if you change your name, please let us know because
Absolutely.
I was looking at everything earlier, and I was like, who in the world is Eagle Rush? And then I did some research and realized, oh, that's Evo Bi, and he's this one seems like it could be another very interesting clash of styles because Evo Bi has done a lot of good work in this league on the ground, whereas Salazar seems to be much more comfortable in the stand up. Salazar has had some good knockouts in his UFL career, and he's wanting to score another one tonight. Whereas Eagle Rush Bi, doing this individual is looking to take this fight to the ground, drag it out, do what he does, do some good damage with the ground and pound, and it looks like he's hovering Chimaev, so you know what he's going to try and do with that, man. Stand and bang, of course. No,
Absolutely.
no, he's definitely trying to get this fight to the ground as soon as possible at any means necessary. And against a guy like Robert Whitaker who can fight everywhere, it's going to be interesting to see if he's able to hold him down there and if he's able to do that damage that he's looking to do. But again, we're just waiting on both guys to lock in. And Eagle Rush does go with Chimaev as Salazar does lock in Whitaker. So, yeah, this will be fun, man. Like I said, it's probably going to be striker versus grappler. We'll see what happens.
Absolutely. And looks like we're ready to go here with Eagle Rush, formerly known as Evo BI, excuse me, former UFL champion, going up against A. Salazar MMA.
Both these guys are looking to show why they deserve to have that belt. You know, his names are all mixing up. Eagle Rush BI 209 The Doing is trying to show that he deserves that belt again, whereas Salazar is just trying to show that, you know, he's got the skills to claim it the first time. Both guys just meet in the center, both just kind of throwing some strikes to see, you know, figure out the range, feel each other out. Good overhand by Whitaker, but it only seems to do some glancing damage, whereas Eagle Rush is trying to take this to the ground and gets that double leg takedown. We're going to see if he's able to posture up and do some damage. He does posture up. He stops the get up from Whitaker, and he's looking to drop some bombs. Whitaker's trying to frame, but he's just going the wrong way, and Eagle Rush is taking advantage of that, dropping a few nice right hooks. Whitaker squirming around on the ground, trying to use the fence to get back up, and he's able to do so. We're going to see what Chimaev's able to do. He gets off the fence, but goes right back for another takedown. He picks him up, and we know what's coming next. Boom! Right on his head, and he's got him inside control. He's looking probably for a denial. He fakes the knee on belly. Whitaker's able to slide back into the half guard. Chimaev's just doing some ground and pound to keep things busy, but now he's able to posture up and look to land some big shots. A good slip there by Whitaker to avoid some damage from that straight shot. He gets back into the full guard. Again, Chimaev is just throwing, you know, some of these shots to the body. He's able to posture back up. He's throwing those shots to build up his grappling advantage meter up at the top. That makes it so much easier to transition and to get to these positions that you're looking for.
Absolutely, and he's looking for a get up now or a reversal. Oh, gets a reversal.
Able to get the sweep. Good job by Salazar to get the top position there. Able to deny the sweep to backside.
Raining
and
some
if you're
shots down.
yeah, he's doing some his own damage. If you're Salazar, do you want to stay here and do some damage yourself, or do you want to try and stand up? Well, he says he wants to do some damage. He wants to get some of those ground and pound shots back, and he does so.
Absolutely, and if A. Salazar can beat Eagle Rush 209, the former champion, that's saying something. That definitely will get the respect of the matchmakers. They definitely take that into consideration for sure. And if Eagle Rush pulls this off, it just solidifies why he's still a title contender.
Definitely. I mean, he's able to posture up. He's landing some shots, but Whitaker's doing some Whitaker's blocking, but man, he's getting some damage done to that block, and you got to be careful with that, especially as this fight goes, you know, into the later rounds. Chimaev's able to get the backpack. Whitaker slams him back down. Is he gonna go for the sweep to top mount? There's only about 10 seconds left, so we're gonna see. He goes for the sweep, but is he gonna be able to do anything with the position? And I don't think so. He's not gonna have enough time to posture up. So he just lands a couple of those shots just to, you know, add to his total strikes.
Absolutely.
Good first round.
Get some points on that scorecard there. We see some beautiful work on that first replay that we saw. Good exchange there. Round 2, here we go. They touch him up.
All right, and the back underway. He's able to catch him going for the takedown. Lands a good uppercut. Those uppercuts will chew on that head health quickly, boy. If you land one, especially whenever somebody's going for something, you'll just watch the health disappear. Absolutely. A good takedown denial by Salazar to keep this fight standing. Another good one right behind it. And you can see he can tell what Eagle Rush is wanting to do, and it looks like he's starting to be more aware of that. You gotta be careful throwing those kicks, especially in close like that. Now they get some space and they're meeting back in. Chimaev gets a good flurry. Whitaker's trying to return fire. Both these guys are getting back and forth in the pocket, but oh, a good rock by Whitaker. A nice knee that could have done some damage. What I was going to say, these guys seem like they're starting to get a little bit too much into a rhythm. Oh, wow. That was a great sweep. Good scramble. That's the word I'm looking for. Sometimes they get lost in their calls.
Absolutely. By that, I mean those are the kind of scrambles that either make or break fights. Oh, a big head kick!
Oh, wow. Those are the kind of head kicks that make or break fights as well.
Absolutely. Tries to go for a clinch, misses it. Is backed up against the cage now.
He's doing some good work with the pressure. Gets a good knockdown. Salazar's doing a good job of keeping the pressure on, but then like backing out of range to make sure he's not in danger. He drops him again. Is he going to be able to get the finish here? He's in top mount, looking to rain down damage. Is it going to be enough? The block is looking very low. I'm lagging a lot, but
yeah, me too for some reason. Hopefully it.
Chimaev goes for the full guard sweep, but he's not able to get it. He's not able to get the cage sweep. Salazar's able to deny that. Tries to posture up and land some damage, but Chimaev pulls him back down. He's right back up. He's trying to finish this fight.
Oh, that's gonna be it. The ref steps
in.
That's it.
That's it. A great win by A Salazar MMA. Wow. Yeah, wow. That was the first round. You know, Chimaev was able to keep getting him down and keep getting him down, but you know the saying, can't keep a good man down, and Salazar was able to keep that fight standing in the second round. He had some great takedown denials, and he was cashing in at the right moments, man. He just kept catching them right whenever he was catching them with perfect shots, and you know you can't take too many of those before that's the end result.
Absolutely. It was a great showing by both fighters. They both brought their A game.
Absolutely. A show of respect by both fighters because, I mean, they've both earned it. Both those guys came out and they did what they looked to do, but of course, one had a little bit more success than the other. And yeah, you look at the judges scoring, Chimaev had that round one, but you know, I mean, judges scorecards don't matter if the fight doesn't go the full distance, right?
Absolutely. And yeah, you can see from the fight stats here, it
Whitaker
definitely would appear that way.
Able to land a takedown with the force. I don't know if you saw that. He was 1 for 0 on his takedown attempts.
I did see that. Yeah, that was crazy. But we're gonna go to a quick intermission again to see if the previous fights are gonna happen or if we're moving on to our main event. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back everyone. Sorry, we're just getting the links together. So, looks like we're gonna be moving on to the title fight that we had scheduled tonight.
Oh man.
The other two fights they are not. We cannot fix those. We tried,
Well,
but oh well. But
I was gonna say I'm willing to step in to fight Big Cool Boy season if
yeah.
need be. Again, of course, that's just it's
Jumping from the
it's your final
commentary
say, of
booth
course.
over the octagon.
I mean, I'm versatile. But yeah,
Absolutely.
no,
It
I
looks
mean,
like
if it doesn't matter.
we're jumping right in apparently.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
they
we are jumping right in because
we're
we've
jumping
got
right
all
in.
right. So Shibata versus Kai. Excuse me, just Kai, aka Hamza Shemaev, sunglasses emoji. I forgot his
He
whole
t
name.
he told me he's like, "You guys cut it out," and I'm like,
Oh,
"You
what?
don't know
No,
who
you
you're
told me
dealing
this
with."
was your name.
He said his nickname though was I forget if it was Wolf or Boars. It was one of those two, but he told me to
Oh, they mean
mention
the
that
same
as
thing.
well.
Boars means wolf, and I can't remember what language it is, but
Oh,
Boars
okay.
means wolf.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
And yeah, he's already on top in this fight so far. He's looking to replicate what he did to win this belt, and how he won it was just crazy ground and pound.
Absolutely. Him and Shibatazu fought for the belt previously when Shibatazu had the belt, and I mean, for lack of a better term, he dominated Shibatazu. He threw him around. We have seen things that have never been done here in UFL, and it was absolutely quite the beatdown. We're going to see how Shibatazu has gone back and come up with a new game plan and see how he applies it here tonight.
Right now, so it's not looking great.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's going the same way
I'm
that it went last time.
I'm interested. It was interesting to me that he grabbed the Lawler pick, because Lawler's a great fighter, but you would think that no, he might go for somebody who's got either a better bottom game or maybe a better takedown defense. Again, Lawler might have crazy takedown defense, but we're not getting a chance to see that right this second.
Busted him open early again. Oh, crazy ground and pound right now.
Yeah, already. I mean, Kai says they don't pay you to fight the entire 25 minutes, so he's just trying to get this done.
He has a point, and his fighting style definitely reflects that.
Of Chimaev, exactly. He's I mean, yeah, you would figure that if Chimaev were to play this game, it would look like this.
Absolutely.
And those elbows from Crucifix are nasty.
Oh, big ground and pound again. He's trying to put him away.
It looks like he just might be.
He survived.
Oh, no,
Before the fight ends, if you want to get on one of these cards, be sure to click the Discord link down below. We have moderators in the chat putting it in the chat as well. And communicate with anyone in the UFL and get some sparring partners, some camps, or even just banter about MMA.
Exactly. We accept all comers, so
all skill
this
levels.
is a great chance. Exactly. Even if you don't feel like you're, the best at this game, this is a great chance to see where you lie. You don't. I feel like one of the best things about this is the competition. You learn so much about yourself in that competition. You figure out where you're at, what you do well, what you need to work on, what you don't do well, and I feel like you know so much more about yourself afterwards. And oh my goodness,
and absolutely dominating second round by Kai.
Anything after you eat uppercuts like that, though, you don't remember where you are. You don't remember what you had for breakfast. You don't know where you.
Oh, you will remember a thing after a front kick like that by Kai.
No, he's forgetting 6th grade right now. Oh my goodness.
He's trying to survive. He somehow pulls him into top mount. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
he lets him up.
Wow, you got to wonder if that's just a BM right there. He's just like, all right.
At this point, he's just trying to survive for sure. Oh, big uppercut again.
Oh my.
Oh, another one. He ducks into it.
Yeah, I think
this could be it.
About over.
This is going to be the beginning. Yeah, it's the end. Yep. The beginning of the end. I was about to say. I couldn't even. It was so fast that I couldn't even get that out in time. My goodness, who is going to be able to beat Kai?
Yeah, he's champion for a reason.
He's the new UFL champion. He's just made his first title defense, and this I feel like. I mean, I know we had 2 of the fights scrapped for reasons we couldn't control, but I feel like it definitely flew by for reasons other than that.
Yeah. A lot. I'm pretty sure all of these fights were finishes.
I think so too.
So yeah, that definitely just makes a card blow by. All high level, very intense competition. There's also quite a bit of lag. We're not going to talk about that. Just
yes.
Great fights all around from everybody who competed on this card. And if you didn't get your chance to compete today, just due to unforeseen circumstances, we apologize. We're going to make sure that we get you on the next card.
Absolutely, and like I said,
we do what we can to
we do what we can.
We'll try to make sure that
we got so many staff available at any given time. So,
and I'm wondering, just for just going forward, this is just an idea. I'm just kind of spitballing this, like as we're talking, but maybe on the next card, like perhaps the day before or before we go live, have everybody invite each other to a match just to kind of see where the ping is going to be, maybe feel things out, just to see if we can avoid, issues like this going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll fix all that up.
We can iron all those details out later on.
Every stream we're improving, so it all goes up from here.
Absolutely.
And speaking of which, the UFC Esports League is what these guys were all fighting for to be a part of, which is ongoing right now on the UFC Twitch. If you want to head over there after this stream, show them a bit of love. Make sure you show them appreciation for what they're doing for the esports community. Absolutely. I mean, this is huge for the competitive scene.
I mean, and it's great to see. I'm still blown away by the fact that we were able to make it to this point. That's very impressive. And those guys are raising the bar, and I'm just gonna do what I can, try and grab that torch when it's my turn to keep it going. So
absolutely,
go ahead and give those guys a check. Go check those guys out at the UFC Twitch channel.
Absolutely, that's twitch.tv/UFC. Easy to find. easy peasy. Go check them out right after this broadcast. And yeah, good night of fights all around. It'll be an easy one to update on the rankings as far as the main card's concerned. It makes my job a little easier. um, but yeah, make sure if you want to get on one of these cards, you click the Discord link down below and check out the UFC stream. I've been Cause of Death, and that has been F the Manhunter.
See
From
you guys next time.
Yeah, absolutely. See you guys next time from us and the entire ESFL network. Catch you later.